Hey, I'm Gregg, and I'm on the Santee River near McClellanville. We're going fishing, but we're not fishing for fish. We're fishing for alligators. It's all coming up next on Carolina Outdoors.
South Carolina Outdoors with Gregg.
Hey, I'm here with my good friend Stacy Atkinson. Stacy, alligators, man. I mean, this is great. I mean, what are you looking for when you're scouting for alligators?
Well, these gators down here, it's tidal water, so you know, it was cool last night, so these gators want to come up today in sun. They're trying to get the sun. So most of them right now with high tide, they're all up in this grass. They're laying up and trying to get their bodies warmed up. So what we're doing is just kind of easing down the grass and more or less just spooking them and getting them to come out in the water so we can get a look at them. Of course, we're looking for a mature alligator. You know, we're trying to, if you look from the tip of his nose to the top of his eyes, in inches. And you kind of got to guesstimate. That'll give you in inches. That relates to feet in length of the alligator. So if it's 8 inches between the tip of his nose to the top of his eyes, it's roughly an 8-foot alligator. Right. So we're kind of scoping around looking for, you know, anything of 9 foot or above. So
we've seen some smaller ones this morning. We just ran up on one. Well, we just ran up on it. He was in the bushes along the edge. Kind of hard to see. That's why you got your binoculars. But that's what we're doing now. We're just easing along the edge of the bank. Thomas has got us slowly trolling along. We're gonna see what happens. Hey, it's just like hunting, you know.
Better than sitting at the house.
Yeah, that's true. So we're hunting alligators. This is great. This is absolutely, I mean, the scenery down here is absolutely beautiful.
All right, so now what I want you to do is jump off over there in the bushes, run through there, spook them out of here, and bark like a dog while you're doing it.
All right, pull over. Anything for the show. Well, while we're waiting, got Thomas back there with binoculars looking. He's looking down the river right now. Stacy, tell us a little bit about what in the world we're going to do when we see this thing. I mean,
well, South Carolina DNR, of course, they just opened the alligator season last year, and they put some rules out to keep people safe as they can, and also to protect the alligators. So they don't let you just go out and shoot a free roaming alligator. You can't just pull up and shoot an alligator. You have to be attached to him some sort of way. So when you harvest the alligator, he doesn't get away from you and run off somewhere. Right. So what we're going to do today, there's all different methods. I mean, you can shoot them with bows and arrows, all kind of stuff. But we have found the easiest way to do it is with a big treble hook.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. It's nasty, but this is a nasty animal. I mean, his hide is as tough as leather.
So that, go ahead and explain. I mean, this blows my mind.
We're going to ease down the bank. When we see these alligators, you know, we pick out the one we want, we're going to try to throw this over the alligator.
Across his...
Yeah, and he might even go under. Just because he went on under doesn't mean he went anywhere. You know, it's not like a fish. When he takes off, he don't run 300 yards. He usually stays right in the general area. So we just start blind casting, and we're pretty much just drop it to the bottom and start reeling back. And when you hit him, you just set the hook and fish on.
But that's fishing line. I mean, is that what that is? Fishing line?
Yep, that's 80-pound braided fishing line.
80 pounds.
Yep. We actually held some last year with 40-pound, but you know, why not overkill if you can? You know, that way you don't have any get away from you. But you know, his hide is very tough. It's very abrasive. So when he starts rolling over, you know, if you don't have good solid line, he can cut it.
Fishing line, man. Right, exactly. I mean, you talking about catching a 9-10 foot alligator.
The other thing, when you set this, as hard as you set it, like if you're tarpon fishing or something like that, that will never stick in that alligator. It will barely be in. The barb will never go in him. So if you were to lose him, the hook comes right back out of it. Right. He's not run off with a big hook on him or anything.
Okay, all right.
So, but you know, the bigger the hook, the bigger the gator, right?
Yeah.
Big bait, big fish.
Look at that. Fishing line. And this is going to pull him to the boat.
No, you're going to pull him to the boat, or either he's going to pull you to him. One or the other.
Wow. Wow. All right, now we get him close to the boat. What else do you have?
Well, that's where you come in. You're going to get out of the boat. No. We have a harpoon here.
That's on the long pole. Now, Stacy, this is something you came up with?
I didn't come up with it, but we hand make these. We don't purchase them, we make them. And all this is a
curtain rod.
A curtain rod, right. Bought it from Lowe's. $13, I believe. So it's nothing fancy. I mean, you don't have to have nothing this fancy. We built one last year out of nuts and bolts and PVC coupler. So, you know, it don't have to be anything. We're going to have a tip attached to this. Let me grab one of our tips here. All right, so we're going to have a tip attached to this. Piece of cable I use, also a beaver trapper, so luckily enough I have cable laying around. I made that. So we're just going to attach this to this, like so. I'm going to put a small little piece of black tape right here.
Right.
We're going to attach this to a rope and a float. just a boat float, nothing spectacular. When we get him up beside the boat, one of us, whoever's free, is going to stick this in him.
Right.
When you stick
I mean,
it
you
in
got
him,
the jab.
yeah, you got the jab. I mean, you got to give it all you got, and I mean, get on him because you want it in him. And when it goes in him, this is going to come off and stay with the rope. Your pole is free at that point. You put the pole back in the boat. So now at that point, you got 2 hooks in him and a harpoon in him. When you get that in him, he's not really coming off after that. If you get it in there deep enough, that's going to hold him solid.
Yeah, it's got prongs that come out on him. Okay.
Then we have control over him as much as we can. Then we're going to pull him up and we're going to harvest.
He's going to come right up to us?
He's going to come up right beside the boat, and you never know when they come up how they're going to be. Are they going to be, you know,
jumping around,
biting? You just don't know. You just don't know. So you got to be careful. Kind of like a ride at the park. Keep your hands inside the boat at all times.
Right. Now this is your second year doing this. I mean, when the season came in last year, you started, so it's been kind of hit and miss. I mean, it's been a learning experience.
You know, it's a neat thing. DNR opened this up. I mean, the alligators are definitely getting out of hand, and they come up with a real good way. You put in for a lottery. You go to the South Carolina DNR website.
Oh, so just anybody can't come out here and do this?
No, you have to have a tag. It's just like anything else. I mean, but everything, you got to have some form of license or something. Right. Go to the DNR website, and this lasts about 2 months. It's around June every year, and you can go to the website, and they'll have it posted for you to go on there, and it's a $10 fee to put your name in a lottery drawing. If you don't get drawn this year, you get a courtesy point, bonus point or something. That enables you next year to have a little bit of headway on the other people that hadn't done it. If you draw a tag, and you have to choose which area you want in South Carolina. There's 4 areas, and they divided up 250 tags per area. So you put your preference place down, your secondary place, 3rd and 4th. When they pick you, if they don't give you your first spot, they'll give you your 2nd spot or your 3rd spot, you know, and so on. When you do get drawn, you pay $100 for the tag, and that goes to alligator research. And you know, that's money well spent. I mean, DNR does a good job with it, so you know, you don't mind paying that, and you get to do something you never do before. You know, I mean, you see alligators all the time, but actually get to go hunting one. I mean, that's great. I mean,
me not having a tag, you have to harvest a gator because you have the tag.
Right, and I can have everybody helping me.
Right.
But when it comes harvest time, I'll be the one to actually harvest the gator.
This is your
I'll tag it. We'll also have to fill out some paperwork and send it in within 24 hours, the length of the gator and things of that nature, where we took him, and let him know that he was harvested and that tag has been filled. And that'll be it for me until next year. Of course, I have to find somebody to go with, I reckon.
Right, because you already got your tag for this year.
Right, and hopefully in about 10 minutes we'll have that thing filled.
Well, let's go hunting.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. Look out, watch it. Oh, excuse me, I ain't believing this. We got him.
You got another rod. Hold this.
Oh man, I've got him. I cannot believe this. Wow, that is not a good feeling. Fellas, he's right out there. We've been riding around, we've seen several. Saw this one laid up on the bank, grabbed him, just shocked the tar out of me when I hooked him. I was not expecting that. So Stacy, I need to keep him tight, right?
Yeah, I overthrowed that one by far. I hope you didn't get that one on camera, me throwing it up in the tree.
So I just need to keep the tension on him.
Just keep tension on, that's all you got to do.
Well, we all got excited.
In a hurry, didn't it?
Man, this happened really fast.
Yeah.
So Stacy, he's just down there laying on the bottom.
Yeah, he don't know. They make quick lunges. You know, he tires quickly, so he'll run, and he'll stop, and he'll sit there a while. And you pretty much just got to outlast him, what it boils down to.
Let me tell you what happened. Again, we're easing down the bank looking for him. We've seen several today. We just couldn't get on them. We threw the rod. We come up on them, they go on there, throw the rod. We just came, this alligator was laying right up under these trees. He was right up under here. We saw him. We stopped. When we stopped, he slid down into the water, came up. Stacy grabbed the rod, he threw it in this tree behind me. He don't want me telling y'all that, but he threw it in the tree. And they're trying to get out of the tree. My luck, I throw it, hooked him, he took off, and he's laying right there up under us. They're trying to get that other rod out now. We're doing now. Stacy's trying to get a, yeah, I think he.
Come on, you still got him, Jay?
I guess. He didn't move like yours did. Well, yeah, because there's bubble in the water there.
It's hard, like I say, you know, the
He's
hide's
not-
so tough.
Oh, well, look right there.
That's him there, isn't it?
Am I just hung up? Is that him? Y'all see that alligator right there? Am I just, make sure we don't hang up on two. That's, how big is that one? I believe I just got excited over being hung up. I can't tell if I'm hugging an alligator or if the boat's moving. We're not gonna get two alligators here. I thought we were hung up. It felt like it was moving. If you notice, we came way off from the bank. There was two gators. We did get one. All right, so he's on there.
Get ready to knock him off the...
I say.
Man, I felt like it was moving out.
Hey, I'm gonna...
See,
Oh yeah, look at him run now, son of a gun.
When you crank it up. All right, here.
Well, yeah, you get a rod too,
Get
man.
the rod up there, you know, good and firm.
Yeah, let me get down here. I don't
Yeah,
want to fall
get
in.
down.
Oh yeah. So we got the bigger one out of the two.
What happened was when I snatched that other gator, he happened to be laying side by side. That gator there wasn't the one we was after. That gator yonder's the very first one we
He's
threw
going.
at. You just got lucky and snagged a gator that wasn't
Lucky?
know was there. Huh?
This is skill, man.
Is that what it is? Not everybody can
Hey,
jump into a tree like me.
I thought I was hung up. I am definitely not hung up.
Gotta have some confidence.
Look at him running.
Yeah, he don't like that big motor.
Just then, Stacy got a hook in him, so we're both hooked into him now. Now what do we do, Stacy?
Pray.
There's mud covering the water down there. Yeah, he's kicking up some dirt. How deep are we, Tom?
There he is right there.
21 foot. There he is. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Look at that. We're in his tail. Oh, that thing looks prehistoric, babe. Look at that. I don't know what to do now.
He's tired.
Yeah, hey.
He's tired. He's tired. He's tired.
Look at his tail. Oh, my gosh. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. Where are we gonna now? Tell me what we need to do. We gonna pull him over here, or?
What we're gonna do is kind of drag him over to the bank. Well, did he hear that? Did I say that too loud?
Yeah, I think he heard you.
All right, next time I'll whisper. We're gonna take him to the bank.
You know what? We both have him in the tail, I think.
Well, that's not bad. So you're pulling him up backwards, so his face is, he's trying to get away from it. So it gives you a good open spot to hit him with that harpoon from the backside. He's tired. You see the way he was laying up on time?
We're floating into the creek now.
He's had pressure on him for,
Oh, it's been over an hour.
yeah, he's had pressure on him for over an hour. I can feel my arms like jello.
Drift toward him, so be careful.
No, let him go under. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's under the boat. He's under the boat. You didn't get any?
No. It's fine, we got a nut and we can bend that back out.
You bent the tip? Yep. Wow. Wow, he bent it.
Yeah, it's like
That is hard
It's
skin.
like jabbing in the concrete. I mean, that's not as good as true. Yeah, I mean, you really got to jump on him.
I was really wanting that to go in him.
That joker wet me.
Yeah, I did. As long as he stays down there right now. He's coming up. Come on up. He's rolling. That got him.
Yeah,
All right. We got a rope in him. We got a rope in him. This is tiring. Look at that mouth. Woo! Boys. Look how he's wrapped him up. He just started rolling and rolling. Oh yeah, stuck in him good. All right.
All right.
Let's take him.
where is it?
All right. Stacy, tell us now, Thomas is using a pistol. What are the other ways you can harvest them?
There's two ways to harvest them. You got to shoot him with a handgun or a bang stick. You can't shoot him with no rifle. You can't shoot him with a shotgun. You have to shoot him with a handgun. or a bank stick.
And we're gonna shoot him right in the head.
Right in the head, a little bit back, a little bit behind the head, and it's gonna be loud.
Good shot, Thomas, good shot. I'm gonna tell you what, I am wore out.
But it ain't over with yet, he ain't in the boot.
I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Well, I got to do something today that I never thought I'd ever get to do in my lifetime. Harvest a full-grown American alligator. Thomas Williams, Stacy Atkinson, thank y'all so much for letting us tag along today. We had a great time. And folks, McClellanville is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful place to come visit. Get out and enjoy your Carolina outdoors.